Hi students, in this video I am going to explain further problems in differentiability 5.6. In the last class we completed 5 problems in the exercise 5.6. Now question number 6. If x is equal to a into theta minus sin theta, y is equal to a of 1 plus cos theta, then find dy by dx. So here what is the parameter? Theta is the parameter. So now first differentiate the first function with respect to theta, that means dx by d theta. Second function dy by d theta. Next find out dy by dx. So now given that x is equal to a into theta minus sin theta, theta minus sin theta. So now differentiate with respect to theta on both sides. Differentiate with respect to theta on both sides. Dx by d theta is equal to, with respect to theta, a is constant, take outside, apply derivative both functions. D by d theta of theta minus d by d theta of sin theta, d by d theta of sin theta. It is equal to, once again, with respect to theta on both sides, a is constant and apply derivative both functions, d by d theta of theta minus d by d theta of sin theta. So a into derivative of theta, d by dx of x 1, d by d theta of theta, both are same variables, we can write 1, d by d theta of theta 1 minus derivative of sin theta, direct formula, that is cos theta. It is equal to a into 1 minus cos theta of angle formula. 1 minus cos theta formula is 2 sin square theta by 2. 2 sin square theta by 2. 1 minus cos theta. So next y, and y is equal to a into 1 plus cos theta. A into 1 plus cos theta. Differentiate with respect to theta on both sides. So dy by d theta is equal to a into d by d theta of 1 plus d by d theta of cos theta, d by d theta of cos theta. It is equal to a into derivative of constant. Derivative of constant, 1 is constant, this value is equal to 0. Derivative of constant value is 0 plus derivative of cos theta, direct basic formula, this is minus sin theta. It is equal to plus into minus minus sin theta, minus a sin theta. It is equal to, what is the sin theta half angle formula? Sin 2 theta is 2 sin theta cos theta, but sin theta half angle formula 2 sin theta by 2 cos theta by 2. So minus 2a sin theta by 2 cos theta by 2, cos theta by 2. This is dy by d theta. So I want dy by dx. So dy by dx is equal to dy by d theta upon dx by d theta. Dx by d theta. It is equal to dy by d theta value how much? Minus 2a sin theta by 2 minus 2a sin theta by 2 into cos theta by 2 whole divided by, what is dx by d theta value? 2a sin square theta by 2. 2a sin square theta by 2. So 2a gets cancelled. Numerator one side, denominator two sides. One side and another side cancel. You will get, it is equal to minus cos theta by 2 upon sin theta by 2. It is equal to minus cos by sin, cos theta by sin theta, cot theta. Same thing, cos theta by 2 by sin theta by 2, which is cot theta by 2, cot minus cot theta by 2. Next, move on to the question number 7. If x is equal to a into cos theta plus theta sin theta, y is equal to a into sin theta minus theta cos theta, then find dy by dx. So here third parameter is what? Theta. Other than x and y, third variable is theta. So differentiate with respect to theta on both sides. That means dx by d theta, and again second function dy by d theta. Here observe clearly, this is one function. When apply derivative of this function, derivative of cos theta is minus sin theta. But here product of two functions, you should apply product rule. And again second function also same thing. Derivative of sin theta, that is cos theta. Here also theta cos theta, you have to apply product rule. That means product of two functions. Now first function given x is equal to a into cos theta plus theta sin theta. Theta sin theta. Differentiate with respect to theta on both sides. Dx by d theta is equal to a is constant, d by d theta of cos theta, d by d theta of cos theta plus d by d theta of theta sin theta, theta sin theta, theta into sin theta. It is equal to a into, a is applicable for both terms. This is not only applicable for first term and both terms. So a into derivative of cos theta is minus sin theta plus here uv formula, product of two functions. What is derivative of uv formula? uv dash plus vu dash. So theta into derivative of sin theta, d by d theta of sin theta, d by d theta of sin theta plus sin theta into d by d theta of theta, d by d theta of theta. It is equal to a into minus sin theta plus theta into derivative of sin theta is cos theta plus sin theta into derivative of theta value is 1. So it is equal to minus sin theta plus sin theta, both values are cancelled. So you get a into theta cos theta. This is only dx by d theta. Dx by d theta. Next, coming to the second function, and y is equal to a into sin theta minus theta cos theta, theta cos theta. Differentiate with respect to theta on both sides. Dy by d theta is equal to a into d by d theta of sin theta minus d by d theta of theta into cos theta, which is equal to a into derivative of sin theta, that is cos theta minus of, you have to put brackets because they are giving minus. When apply product rule and also you are giving minus, you have to follow a bracket here. Minus of uv formula, uv, theta cos theta, theta into d by d theta of cos theta plus cos theta into d by d theta of theta, d by d theta of theta. It is equal to a into cos theta minus of theta into derivative of cos theta is minus sin theta, that is minus sin theta plus cos theta into 1 plus cos theta into 1. So it is equal to a into cos theta minus into minus plus theta sin theta minus into plus minus cos theta. So here plus cos theta, here minus cos theta, both are cancelled. Now remaining values a into theta sin theta, a theta sin theta. This is dy by d theta. So now what we have to prove? What we have to find here? Dy by dx value. So therefore dy by dx is equal to dy by d theta upon dx by d theta. It is equal to, what is dy by d theta value? That is a theta sin theta upon dx by d theta value is a theta cos theta. A theta cos theta. A theta both are cancelled. Sin theta by cos theta value is tan theta. Tan theta. This is dy by dx value. Next problem number 8. If x is equal to root of a power sin inverse t, y is equal to root of a cos inverse t, then show that dy by dx is equal to minus y by x. In this question, we will do three procedures. First procedure is, what is your third variable other than x and y? That is only t. First procedure is dx by dt, and next one dy by dt. Then find dy by dx. That is one procedure. That is regular procedure according to 5.6 axis. Second one, you can apply taking log on both sides. You will get dx by dt. Here also taking log on both sides, dy by dt. Or third procedure, I am applying, better to follow third procedure, it will be easy. So now I am taking x and y, x into y is equal to, that means product of two functions, x into y is equal to, what is x value? Root of a power sin inverse t into y value. What is y value? A power cos inverse t. So xy is equal to root a into root b. Root a into root b, root of a b. Root of a into sin inverse t into a power cos inverse t. Root a into root b, root of a b. So xy is equal to root of, here bases are same, powers will be added. A power sin inverse t plus cos inverse t. A power m into a power n, a power m plus n. So xy is equal to root of a power, according to the inverse trigonometric functions formula, standard formula, sin inverse x plus cos inverse x value pi by 2. Same thing, sin inverse t plus cos inverse t value pi by 2, according to the property inverse trigonometric functions. So xy is equal to root of a power pi by 2. So now differentiate with respect to x on both sides. Differentiate with respect to x on both sides. So d by dx of xy is equal to d by dx of root of a power pi by 2. So it is UV formula. Left hand side, it is product of two functions. Apply UV formula. Product rule. So what is product rule? X into y. That is x into d by dx by dx plus y into d by dx of x is equal to, with respect to x, this is completely constant. Root is constant, a is constant, pi by 2 is also constant. Total this value must be constant. Derivative of constant always 0. Derivative of constant always 0. X into dy by dx plus y into 1. Derivative of x value 1. It is equal to 0. So x into dy by dx is equal to plus y will take this side minus y. Dy by dx is equal to x value take this side, that is minus y divided by x. That is our proof. What we have to prove? Dy by dx is equal to minus y by x. That's the results. Hence proof. Next problem number 9. Find dy by dx if x power 2 by 3 plus y power 2 by 3 is equal to a power 2 by 3. So in this question, you can apply direct derivative with respect to x on both sides. So differentiate with respect to x on both sides. That means d by dx of x power 2 by 3 plus d by dx of y power 2 by 3 is equal to d by dx of a power 2 by 3. So it is in the form of derivative of x power n formula. Derivative of x power n formula is what? N into x power n minus 1. That means 2 by 3 into x power 2 by 3 minus 1 plus derivative of y power 2 by 3. That is 2 by 3 into y power 2 by 3 minus 1 and inner function, because we are giving another variable y, you have to apply chain rule, that is dy by dx. Inner function dy by dx is equal to derivative of constant a power 2 by 3 constant value 0. So now here also 2 by 3, here also 2 by 3, take common, 2 by 3 take common into x power 2 by 3 minus 1, LCM 2 by 3 minus 1, it is minus 1 divided by 3 plus here also y power 2 by 3 minus 1, that is minus 1 divided by 3, LCM is 3, 2 minus 3, numerator 2 minus 3 is minus 1 divided by 3 into dy by dx is equal to 0. 2 by 3 value take this side, that is 0. So x power minus 1 by 3 plus y power minus 1 by 3 into dy by dx is equal to 0 by something. 0 by 2 by 3 value, that is 0. So next I want only dy by dx part. So y power minus 1 by 3 into dy by dx is equal to this x value, that is addition. This is in form of addition. Take that side, that is minus x power minus 1 by 3. I want only dy by dx term. So next dy by dx is equal to minus x power minus 1 by 3 upon y power, this is in the multiplication, this value taken right hand side, that is division, y power minus 1 divided by 3, it is equal to minus y value taken into y term taken into numerator, x term taken into denominator, that is because they are giving power is minus 1 by 3, whenever this power denominator value taking into the numerator, that will be positive. Here numerator power is negative minus 1 by 3, when you take in the denominator that will be positive. So y power 1 divided by 3 divided by x term take the denominator, that is x power 1 by 3, it is equal to minus a power m by b power m, a power m by b power m, that is a by b whole power m. So y by x whole power 1 divided by 3, it is equal to, can I write, cube root minus 3 cube root y by x, cube root, because 1 by 3, that is you can write as, this is also correct, this is also correct, you can write any one answer. So minus 3 cube root y by x, dy by dx value. Let's move on to the question number 10. If x is equal to a of cos theta, cos t plus log tan t by 2 and y is equal to a sin t, find dy by dx. So coming to the first function, differentiate with respect to t on both sides. First function, dx by dt is equal to a of d by dt of cos t plus d by dt of log tan t by 2, log tan t by 2. So I am taking first function, differentiate with respect to t on both sides, dx by dt is equal to, this is the function. A of derivative of cos t is minus sin t plus, here observe clearly, here log of tan t by 2, we should apply chain rule, because this is in the form of log x form. Derivative of log x is 1 divided by x. What is x here? X nothing but tan t by 2. 1 divided by tan t by 2. Derivative of log x 1 by x, that is x nothing but tan t by 2. Inner function derivative again. d by dt of tan t by 2. Tan t by 2. It is equal to a of minus sin t plus 1 divided by tan t by 2 value, how can you write? Sin t by 2 by cos t by 2. sin t by 2 by cos t by 2 into derivative of tan x form. Here x, instead of x what is given? Tan only t by 2. Derivative of tan x, secant square x. So write secant square x nothing but inner function t by 2, secant square t by 2, and again chain rule d by dt of t by 2, d by dt of t by 2. Listen carefully. Derivative of, first you have to apply chain rule log x, that is 1 by tan t by 2. Inner function you have to apply d by dt of tan t by 2. So now derivative of tan x form, this is in the form of derivative of tan x. Derivative of tan x is secant square x, but what is x? T by 2. Again derivative d by dt of inner function t by 2. So it is equal to a into minus sin t plus, here fraction will be, this is denominator, fraction will be reverse, cos t by 2 by sin t by 2 into secant square t by 2, how can write 1 divided by cos square t by 2, secant theta 1 by cos theta into derivative of x t by 2, derivative of x by 2 1 by 2, derivative of t by 2 1 by 2. So write 1 by 2. So it is equal to a into minus sin t plus 1 into 1 divided by, here 1 cos and 1 more cos both are cancelled. You can write 2 into sin t by 2, sin t by 2. So cos cancelled, that is cos t by 2, cos t by 2. It is equal to a into minus sin t plus 1 divided by, this is the direct standard formula, half-angle formula in trigonometry, 2 sin t by 2 cos t by 2 is sin t. It is equal to a into minus sin t. So taking LCM here, LCM sin t into sin t, this is here LCM is sin t minus sin square t minus sin square t, sin t into sin t minus sin square t plus 1. Here denominator 1 into 1. It is equal to a into 1 minus sin square t, formula cos square t divided by sin t. This is only dx by dt value, dx by dt. Next coming to the second function. What is the second function? And y is equal to a sin t. Y is equal to a sin t. A sin t means here differentiate with respect to t on both sides. Dy by dt is equal to a is constant, d by dt of sin t. So it is equal to a into cos t. Dy by dt value is a cos t. So finally you can write, therefore dy by dx is equal to dy by dt upon dx by dt. It is equal to dy by dt value how much? A cos t divided by a into cos square t upon sin t. It is equal to a cancel. When fraction, denominator fraction will be reversed, you will get sin t divided by cos square t into cos t. Cos cancel, you will get one more cos, sin t by cos t. This is equal to tan t. So dy by dx value is equal to tan t. So this value divided by dx is equal to tan t. So now 5.6 exercise problems over. In the next class we will do 5 marks problems. Thank you.